Hi, I'm Daddy in Fallon. Everywhere else I'm Ken. The summer of 2016, I appeared in open mic at the little coffee shop in Fallon 5 times and had some pretty good success. But unfortunately, none of my family and very few of my friends ever got to see what I was doing. So tonight we're going to make this DVD and perform the best songs that I did in those 5 concerts. I want to dedicate this DVD to 4 lovely ladies. First is Rebecca, who made me sing in public again one night. To Stormy, who convinced me that I could do open mic, and she actually attended 2 of my performances. And to Brenda, who gave me the nickname Daddy, which is short for Kevin's Daddy, and she actually came to one of the performances. And to Leslie, who has always been a big supporter, has always let me sing, and with her family is actually making this DVD, which I could never do in 100 years. So we'll start off with how it all began. Late Saturday night, we were at Donnie's Casino, Kevin and I, gambling. And there's only like 3 people in the casino. It's a very small casino here in Fallon. A woman walked in, and she sat down on the machine right next to me and started talking. Her name was Rebecca. So we got to talking about music, and she told me that she and her brother at one time were in a country band, and that they had lost their lead singer. She says, "Do you play?" I says, "No, I'm the singer." She says, "Oh, can you sing country?" "Yes, I can sing country." "Will you sing a song for me?" Well, there's nobody else around, so what the heck. So I did Lefty Brazil's 1950s song, "The Long Black Veil," which kind of has a moral to it. What can happen to you when you mess around with another man's wife. So here it is. 10 years ago, on a cold winter's night, there was someone killed beneath the old town light. Though it was dark, witnesses all did agree that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. The judge said, "Son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you won't have to die." I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail, wail, wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows, just me. The scaffold was hung, eternity near. She stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the dark winds moan, she visits my grave and cries o'er my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail, wail, wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows, just me. Nobody knows, just me. Back again in the 50s, on the Ed Sullivan Show, a young Native American named Marvin Rainwater sang the song, "Find Me a Bluebird," paddling a canoe, which I don't know how they did that. It also happens to be one of Leslie's favorite songs. "Gonna find me a bluebird, have him sing me a song, 'cause my heart's been broken much too long. Gonna chase me a rainbow through the heavens of blue, 'cause I'm all through crying over you. There was a time my love was needed, my life completed, my dreams come true. Then came the time my life was haunted, my love unwanted, all for you. Gonna find me a bluebird, have him sing me a song, 'cause my heart's been broken much too long. Gonna chase me a rainbow through the heavens of blue, 'cause I'm all through crying over you. Yes, I'm all through crying over you." A senior year of high school, Guy Mitchell had a huge hit called "Singing the Blues." It was #1 on the pop chart for quite a while. A couple years later, Marty Robbins, one of my favorite singers, did it on the country and went to #1. And here is the Marty Robbins version. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. But why should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. Hank Williams is considered by many as one of the greatest songwriters in American history. And even today, there's still people covering his songs, even though he's been gone for 70 years. And he had a crazy life. And between the cocaine and the booze, he didn't make it through past the 30s. But this song is my favorite by him. It's called I Can't Help If I'm Still in Love With You. Today I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it, but I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and he looked so satisfied. I can't help it, but I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. Then suddenly I got that old time feeling. I can't help it, but I'm still in love with you. It's hard to know another's lips or kiss you and held you just the way I used to do. Oh, heaven only knows how much I miss you. I can't help it, but I'm still in love with you. I can't help it, but I'm still in love with you. Again, back in the 50s, folk music hit America like an atomic bomb, especially in the Bay Area. And probably the most popular group was the Kingston Trio, who had the great hit, Tom Dooley, #1. Now, Bob Shane, one of the founding members of the Kingston Trio, was having a drinking problem. That's kind of rare, an artist with a drinking problem. Oh well. He went to the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist said, "Get your mind off booze, write a song." So he ended up writing a song which turned out to be one of the most popular songs he ever did. It didn't go high on the charts, but it's always been the #1 requested every time they get together. So what kind of a song did he write to forget about booze? Here it is. Scotch and soda, mud in your eye. Golly baby, do I feel high, oh my. Do I feel high? Dry martini, jigger gin. Oh, what a spell you got me in, oh my. Do I feel high? People won't believe me. They'll think I'm just bragging, but I could feel the way I do. Still be on the wagon. All I need is one of your smiles, sunshine of your eyes on me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Give me lovin', baby, I feel high. I said, give me lovin', baby, I feel high. One of my favorite folk songs was sung by Peter, Paul, and Mary, and also by the Kingston Trio. And a few years back, even Roseanne Cash covered it. It's called 500 Miles. If you miss the train I'm on, then you'll know where I have gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Lord, I'm 1, Lord, I'm 2, Lord, I'm 3, Lord, I'm 4, Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home. Not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I just can't go on this way. 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Back in the 60s, the British invasion brought some pretty good music to America. And my favorite group, and Leslie's too, was Chad and Jeremy, and they had a great song called The Summer Song. Trees swaying in the summer breeze, showing off their silver leaves as we walk by. Warm kisses on a summer's day, laughing all our cares away, just you and I. Sweet city woman summer nights, gazing at the distant lights in the far off sky. They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. But don't you know that it hurts me so to say goodbye to you? Wish you didn't have to go. No, 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 no. Wish you didn't have to go. And when the rain beats against my window pane, I'll think of summer days again and dream of you, and dream of you. Again from the 50s, a young trio, two ladies and a boy, from Olympia, Washington, had a fantastic hit. And of all the songs I've ever sung at open mic, this one got the most favorable response. It's called Mr. Blue. Our guardian star lost all his glow the day that I lost you. He lost all his glitter the day you said no, and his silver turned to blue. Like him I am doubtful that your love is true, but if you decide to call on me, ask for Mr. Blue. I'm Mr. Blue. When you say you're sorry, then prove it by heading for the lights of town. Proving your love isn't true, call me Mr. Blue. I stay at home at night, right by the phone each night, but you won't call, and I won't hurt my pride. I won't tell you why you paint the town red to turn it upside down. I'm painting it too. Call me Mr. Blue. Call me Mr. Blue. One of the quickest roads to fame was Ricky Nelson. Appearing each week on a national TV show with his parents was a perfect media for introducing all his new songs. And for a few years, while Elvis was in the Army, Ricky was on tops. This is my favorite Ricky Nelson song. It's called Lonesome Town. There's a place where lovers go to cry their troubles away, and they call it Lonesome Town, where the broken hearts stay. You can buy a dream or two to last you all through the years, and the only price you pay is a heart full of tears. Going down to Lonesome Town, where the broken hearts stay. Going down to Lonesome Town to cry my troubles away. In the town of broken dreams, the streets are paved with regret. Maybe down in Lonesome Town, I can learn to forget. Maybe down in Lonesome Town, I can learn to forget. Lonesome Town. This next song wasn't on the original schedule. If I don't do it, a former member of my family will say I was chicken. So this is the only song by Elvis that I'll ever do. It's called I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Tell me now, would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? We're like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. You know, some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. No, I can't help falling in love with you. Now let's switch over to rock and roll. Get a little upbeat here. This song was written by Buddy Holly and done in the 50s. Many years later, Linda Ronstadt covered it, and I think she has a much better voice than Buddy Holly. So this is the version that I like the best. It's called It's So Easy to Fall in Love. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. People tell me love's for fools, so here I go, breaking all of the rules. It seems so easy, doggone easy. Well, you're concerned, my heart has burned. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. Look into your heart and see what your love book is set apart for me. It seems so easy, doggone easy. What the hell you're concerned, my heart has learned. It's so easy to fall in love. 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 One of the great pioneers of rock and roll probably does my favorite song, rock and roll song. I've done it twice on karaoke, although I'm not a real expert on karaoke. I did it at Nugget. I did it at Stockman's and Fallon, and I did it at Calneva in Reno. It's called Sweet Little 16. If you listen real careful, you'll find out I changed the final chorus a little teeny bit. They're really rocking in Boston, Pittsburgh, PA, deep in the heart of Texas, and round the Frisco Bay, all over St. Louis, and down to New Orleans. All the cats gonna dance with Sweet Little 16, Sweet Little 16. She just gotta have about 500,000 famed autographs. Her walls filled with pictures. She gets them one by one. Gets so excited. Watch her look at her run, boy. Oh, daddy, daddy, please may I go? Such a sight to see. Somebody steal the show. Oh, mommy, mommy, I beg of you, please whisper to daddy that it's all right with you. Well, I'll be rocking in bandstand, Philadelphia, PA, deep in the heart of Texas, around the Frisco Bay, all over St. Louis, and down to New Orleans. All the cats gonna dance with Sweet Little 16, Sweet Little 16. She got the grown-up blues, tight dresses and lipstick. She's sporting high heel shoes. Oh, but tomorrow morning she gotta change her trends and be sweet 16 and back in class again. Well, they'll be rocking in Fallon, Nevada, USA, deep in the heart of Texas, and around the Frisco Bay, all over St. Louis, and down to New Orleans. All the cats gonna dance with Sweet Little 16. All the cats gonna dance with Sweet Little 16. My mom and dad raised me on music. Music from the 30s. People like Bing Crosby, Glenn Miller, Freddie Martin, and the great Les Colombo, who tragically died in his 30s from an accidental gun wound. His biggest song was Prisoner of Love, but the song that really turns me on is Paradise. Yeah, it's a 6-line song with a very tiny chorus, and then he croons in between, which I don't do, and then he repeats his 6 lines again and does his chorus. Well, I couldn't do that on open mic, so to put a little meat into it, I wrote 6 more lines to it to give it 12 lines, being I kind of a wannabe songwriter anyway. So this is what I did on open mic. And then she holds my hand to make me understand, her eyes on fire with one desire, with a heavenly kiss. Oh, how could I resist? And then she dims the light and holds me oh so very tight with words so sweet. She knocks me off of my feet. Another heavenly kiss. No longer can I resist. She leads me to paradise. She leads me to paradise. Now, I thought I got away with that one, but Stormy's step-grandmother, who was in her 80s, said, "Hey, where did those second 6 lines come from?" And proudly I said, "I wrote them." Now, at the beginning, I told you all my songs were 50 to 90 years old, real oldies. The exception are the 2 songs that I wrote. I've written 7 songs recently, but only 3 of I've ever done. In fact, the first session of open mic, I did my 3 songs. This first one was written in 2016, so that's not an oldie. And it's kind of a personal introspective on something that really bothers me. It's called Unfaithful Love. Unfaithful love is a hurt love. It'll break your heart, it'll tear you apart. When your love is untrue, make a mess of you. Unfaithful love is a tragedy. Unfaithful love, unfaithful love. Come to push and shove, rather have no love. Unfaithful love is a tragedy. Unfaithful love is deceitful love. Chock full of lies and phony alibis. It can cause you pain, maybe drive you insane. Unfaithful love is a tragedy. Unfaithful love, unfaithful love. Come to push and shove, I'd rather have no love. Unfaithful love is a tragedy. Unfaithful love is useless love. Full of misery, it was never meant to be. It's to cry in shame when she's the one to blame. Unfaithful love, it's a tragedy. Unfaithful love, unfaithful love. Come to push and shove, I'd rather have no love. Unfaithful love, it's a tragedy. The second song I wrote as the first song I ever did, and it was done when I was young and foolish, and it's a love song. And actually, it got quite a bit of attention at the open mic, surprisingly. It's called Girl, I'm in Love. When I look into your eyes, hear your warm and tender sighs. Girl, I'm in love, girl, I'm in love. When I hold you oh so tight, hug and kiss you through the night. Girl, I'm in love, girl, I'm in love. Warm and tender, soft and sweet, prettiest girl you'll ever meet. She set my heart and soul on fire. Girl, you fill me with desire. When we wander hand in hand through love's golden wonderland. Girl, I'm in love, girl, I'm in love. With a love so pure and free, meant for only you and me. Girl, I'm in love, girl, I'm in love. Girl, I'm in love, girl, I'm in love. Well, I always end all open mics with the same song. I consider it my theme song. It's a 1924 song that I kind of manipulated to fit what I want to say. And I'm sure you all know, familiar with it, but it's a little bit different than it was first written. I'll see you in my dreams, and I'll hold you in my arms. You were sent from above to know the thrill of our love. Lips that once were mine, eyes that sparkle and shine, they will light my way tonight. I'm so lonely, but then I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams. Good night.